quit rapping. Start crying, start calling. I set a routine for drinking. Stop obsession with sexting. Get a level head, keep a level head. Make my bed, get a new chain, new vision, no t-shirt, heaven living. I plan for 1,000,000 ply. Burn every single t-shirt I've owned not worn. You know I'm not trying to smother you or live and die in Massachusetts. Trade me a piece of your rope for these cuffs, although it's never enough. Thought it must have been my lucky day because I lit it wrong. Cry right-handed lover, references to one though it's many, and tell me that it's lasted and lasted, honey. I saw an anteater or an opossum eating cat food or breeding. I can't be sure, but I got meaning, maybe dreaming. Can I relate to all the things I said, like who's to blame, or do I really love to live and die in my head? Sadness and cigarettes make you feel like you're alive, but what sort of life is that? I said sadness and cigarettes. With baby skin reminded me of selfish waves and winds and stolen grins. I made my lover grimace with a trellis love poem about moons and children. It's not really my thing. Brainwave Bionics presents Coarse in No More Dogs Anymore. Shit-stained drawers, accusations of being a whore, half welcomed, half despised, too many buckles, not enough belts. What kind of wet grass feeling is he trying to convey? Spitting, cursing, ripping off shirts. The kid said, that dude is wearing a dress, but it's pretty cool. And once in a while, figuring out how to get into that beehive hairstyle that wears so well until it comes crashing down. Brainwave presence is persistent. New cuts are lucky. Might be a rash, but might just be a bruise. Wait till it's grown 3 inches or more. Overcompensating for late lost baby fat. Learned how to act and love from underwhelming loved ones and kids without sons talking about their sons. Maybe he's the rawest, but most certainly make my wish like Peter Pan with these eyes and hips. And did you know I was trouble when I walked in? Did you know I'll break your heart like I broke your sister's and a couple of her friends? Do you believe I'm kicking habits like I kicked before, and I'm sure I'll kick again? Yeah, did you know I was trouble when I walked in? I spit clear and slow, so you can hear me, plus it's about as fast as I can go. Usually I'll get near and fear the way I'll break your sister's heart, just like I broke the promise and who blamed it on the dog. Well, kids I used to fuck with start to lose their brains and hair coloring. It's all about the sun, or maybe I mean fun, or perhaps kicking it, licking up syrupy, blurry, and surely I shouldn't be sit-faced surly. I'm only a baby, in fact mommy pays me, in fact overpays me for working. I'm lazy, but still I'm a cutie, so hotties abuse me and listen to music I made for my movie. Obsessed with the body, a product arousing suspicions of moves when I feel all around me, and singers who yell or rappers asleep. Shit, I ran out of breath there for a second. Fuck it. We'll go. Did you know I was trouble when I walked in? Did you know I'd break your heart like I broke your sister's and a couple of her friends'? Do you believe I'm kicking habits like I kicked before, and I'm sure I'll kick again? Did you know I was trouble when I walked in? Yeah, did you know I was trouble when I walked in? Did you know I'd break your heart like I broke your sister's and a couple of her friends'? Do you believe I'm kicking habits like I kicked before? I'm sure I'll kick again. Did you know I was trouble when I walked in? If purity could make me more famous, I'd be furious if I would cut ties with lovers' memories and just write songs for enemies, virginal tight strings, and patch up my banjo. And even though useless, breaking and saving tooths, I'd wager major boosts that what might be more enduring, endearing would be much more boring. I'm almost sure of it. So in the backseat of my Volvo, we'll cut the roof off mid-convo. It's not convertible, it's always topless like you and me, kissing at your condo. Yeah, in the backseat of my Volvo, we'll cut the roof off mid-convo. It's so convertible, it's always topless like you and me, kissing at your condo. What kind of life is this celibate, deathless kind, when who never loses breath or sweat so sweetly, who never really knows or meets texts with arousal, and walks tipsy to houses with cracked lips and high hopes for soft sheets and low voices, and walks home in bright cold mornings and stretching and yawning says, no, I won't trade this. So in the backseat of my Volvo, we'll cut the roof off mid-convo. It's not convertible, it's always topless like you and me, kissing at your condo. Yeah, in the backseat of my Volvo, we'll cut the roof off mid-convo. It's not convertible, it's always topless Eminem might have to curse in his raps to sell records. Well, I don't, but fuck him anyway. I hope he chokes. You think I give a damn about a pitchfork write-up? Fill up my cup, I'd rather go out to Chicago and kick it with Kelly. Nothing or a belly rub. I used to wear a chain till I fell off. No wait, I mean it fell off. Yeah, it broke and I'm broke, but I still got lovers who are into choking.
But James Coarse, what about when you don't? What if you get compared to Macklemore or just call the joke?
I'd rather that than this stifling thickness. Can the kids stop saying what the kids are saying and bear witness to this self-suffocation? It's auto, it's erotic, I'm obsessed with the nation, and my eyesight is a product priced for canned conversation with queer is cool kid with a body like this who says, you know, I can't stand her style, but she's got great tits, and I spit. Because nothing in this world's not free. Take it back from harmony and give it to me. Yeah, cause nothing in this world isn't true. If you're looking out for you, you're looking out for me and you. Yeah, nothing in this world's not free. So take it back from harmony and give it to me. Yeah, nothing in this world isn't true. So if you're looking out for you, you must be looking out for me and you. I said before I don't care about an MTV shout out. That's why they got bitch pork, a date night with no pants, a rowdy crowd. Ouch, farmhouse, funk man blues, as if her shoes will stay on to 8. Switching positions, choosing bruising over basketball. She says she fell down the stairs, but she was smiling. Did you buy it? Bite it? Hook, line, and lips. Will my tits grow much bigger and mirror this picture of an underground country fame? Switching names like lanes and clothes. 6 days without response or retort. The jokes are lame, but dreams of West Coast forts are real. And modeling games is breaking into East Coast scenes and faces. Drunk like a 17-year-old me used to be, with no baseline. Vodka at game time. No, I'm lying. Fuck it. Because nothing in this world's not free. Take it back from harmony and give it to me. Yeah, cause nothing in this world isn't true. If you're looking out for you, you're looking out for me and you. Still not quite sure I'll make it past 27 since I stopped falling in love with pretty kids on drugs. No wait, keep falling in love. No wait, I don't do drugs, mom. The best feeling worth seeking, better than freaking or sneaking or treating yourself to a weekend or 3 ways is all 4 seasons. Felt without panic or a trip up. Hiccups are a lasting mystery to me, like the blackout bliss I get when I spit odds and tips about living life without. Well, I live life with, still always trying to get my kicks, because I still got friends in beat up sneakers, and I still got friends in stolen shades, and the one who had orange hair is still my lover, and if she's got another, man, I don't care.
Pretty girls, traveling back. So all you pretty girls, traveling back. So all you pretty girls, traveling back. So all you pretty girls,
Cool kids, cool curls, cool curves, cool world, cruel words. Move for a new line on scenery, hoping fresh views will lead to be a new wife, new life. Maybe you could take mushrooms again, maybe fat packs of friends. Vacation never ends, just bends. And who forgets about falling twice for the same girl, with slightly different curls and a lover, at least less vicious than the other. And your pack looks fresh, so keep your eyes open and your hands right on my chest, and we'll take off that dress and see what happens next. I could make her come, but I couldn't make her retch, not from want of trying, fingers flying, dirty deeds done deep and cheap. Quick, get mean, cool kids start to look meek when I get passionate or caffeinated. Living at home, I'm sexually frustrated, so fuck fight or flight. Give me ropes and bites and tights and nights and in plain sight, and after bikes and covered in parts of your newly busted light bright. Alright? Yeah.
Pretty girls, pretty girls. 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 Pretty girls, pretty girls.
Had a dream. Had a dream. Had a dream. Had a dream. Got good and drunk and thought about a poetry tour with an ex-lover who broke, I broke, she broken. Most recently in the spirit of cold eroticism, in which we share space uncharacteristically close, perhaps destructive eroticism. Options during which we either become lifelong lovers versus one or both of us are further and irreparably broken. I bet there'd be fantastic sex and fights on stage as the tour became a performance and we lost touch with our feelings based of earnestness. And in a motel, we are regularly staying in motels after sex, not quite as vicious. After a fight and show, not quite as good, but much more vicious. She lying naked from the waist down, she untrimmed and bushy, so that a paranoid eye begins to think she is hiding from him, whereas she only idly realizing and thinking him self-centered, by the way. Going out for beer, and she started smoking, especially since he quit. They smoke cigarettes only when apart, or when he is sleeping, or when she is in the shower masturbating. Perhaps out of habit, they still ask for 2 queens. Non-smoking, always sharing a bed, always leaving the foot tucked in, always waking with it loosened. Neither keeping a diary anymore. She asks, "Why did you ask me to do this?" I was good and drunk, I still smile. Otherwise I'd be sad. "Be you drunken ceaselessly," said Baudelaire, said Richard Brautigan, said I, knowing she won't like this, saying it anyways.